Alright, so I'm like halfway through this beat and I realized that my screen recorder was not even recording the progress that I made on this beat. I refuse to let this material go to waste, so what I'm going to do is just like very briefly walk you guys through the different components of the beat, and then I'm going to pick off right where I left off. I started out with the Juno 106 plugin here with this preset. So very atmospheric, and at this point, after getting this melody down, I figured I was kind of going for like a Wheezy Gunna vibe. I took this basic melody and then I printed it down into a waveform, which is what we have right here. I reversed it and I pitched it up. I used Echo Boy to give it like a quarter note delay. The style, this is important, I put space echo. You gotta change the style on this plugin. That really changes up the sound. A little bit of saturation, high cut, so this is how it sounded like after that. What really changed up the melody was I used FabFilter Volcano, which is another one of my favorite plugins. It's basically just a bunch of different filter presets. They just, you know, add some flavor to your melody, so. So it kind of gives you that like psychedelic, ambient, drugged out type of sound. From there on, I went straight into the drums, and all these drum sounds are from my personal drum kit. So if you need any of these sounds, you can find them at paulkits.com. Standard slap clap. But one thing I really do want to note is the snare. I was very particular with the snare pattern. If you listen to a lot of Wheezy's beats, especially his work with Gunna, you'll notice he was a little more pioneered with like the placement of his snares. So they weren't in like the traditional spots. So you kind of just want to figure out like a sick rhythm that's like unique and just go from there. So this is what I did here with the snare. And you'll hear like a lot of these offbeat snares in a lot of Wheezy's beats. It's just part of his sound. I went ahead and threw down an 808. I did have a little open hi-hat, but it's pretty straightforward. I do this on a lot of my beats. It's a great little pattern. When I thought I was recording earlier, I mentioned that I wanted to entertain the idea of adding a guitar melody onto this. And I say that just because the melody that we have now is kind of atmospheric. So I think some like chords or a little arpeggio from the guitar will give it the musical foundation that it needs. Perfect. Usually with rap hip-hop beats with guitars, like I'll go into the styles and I'll go to like pop. Usually you'll find like the washed out chorus type sounds. And I think I'm going to adjust the timing just like slightly. Alright, let's take a listen. One thing I'm gonna do is just bring this back a little bit. Fire, fire. I am like loving this this beat so far. I'm gonna do like a simple little arrangement because I want to add like a little bass line, and then I think I'm gonna just call it done. So. Really all you need. This last little thing I'm gonna do is like nothing spectacular. Just gonna go ahead and open up a new pattern here. We're gonna add like just like a little bass line intro thing. This came out great, and honestly, like, the beat is pretty much done. Like, I would obviously mix it a little further, but of course I'm gonna play the finished beat at the end of the video. But other than that, guys, this was pretty much just a typical beat making session. But anyways, guys, if you need any of the drum sounds that you heard in this video, make sure to check out paulkits.com and grab the Scab Sounds drum kit. Other than that, guys, it's gonna be it for me today. So thank you all for watching, and I will see you soon.